I think a lot of times there's strife. And if people have lost, let's say people lost faith in like the system and law enforcement and everything else, and you don't want to see chaos, I know a way we can begin to gain trust in it and put technology at work, right? At the same time, you could create jobs, you could put technology at work, and you could begin to trust the system again. They're like, what are you talking about? Well, think about it like this, okay? Now say, right? Because there has to be a balance of power, right? So, look, I have an idea, guys. This is Silj on September 19th with this idea in 2019. Look, I believe in God, so I kind of want things to get better for people, but at the same time, people lie about stuff. So right away, like, there's warrants, right? So if you have to get a warrant, right? So if it goes under a certain code or a signal, like say, you know, like they're like, okay, well, this is da. So if you put a signal on each home and each business on the front and back door, front entry and back entry of each door, every home and business that's built has to get this signal, right? So now if they have to wear a badge and the badge is locked into the signal, anytime that they're going to a place, if the warrant's not registered, it goes off. And not only should news have that, but anybody, like federal, news, media, right? Because what is it? We have the right to what? Right? So, I'm thinking, if we have the freedom of speech and the freedom of press, right? At the same time, we don't want the media to be looked at dark anymore. At the same time, we want law enforcement to do right things in right ways, right? In true balance, right? So, but we believe in grace at the same time, right? So wouldn't you be putting technology to work in a positive way in that way? And it will work out for both parties? I mean, is that a dumb thing? Is that a stupid idea? That's just one of my ideas. Now, from music, I got a whole new idea. But I'm not going to talk about that. And I got a couple other ideas. But, you know what I mean? I can't control everything. And I'm being lied on and a lot of stuff has happened. But I just try to go about my day. You know what I mean? Also realize that, in the whole Cain and Abel story, right? God, the spirit, not a person, is asking a question. Teachers and preachers never teach the fact of, they always talk about the blood, right? They always talk about the blood. They never talk about the fact that, how was God able to ask that question? How was he able to ask that question? Now, Paul says that the changing is in the twinkling of an eye. It means a second, as soon as it happens. Right? Jesus says he's the first and the last, right? So if God has always been God, and it was done with him at the very beginning that he done anything. Like I said, the right person was Noah, and and then naturally. But anyways, if it all happened that way, then that makes, and even in the blood is associated with life, not death. So you see that my way makes sense, but they just don't want to listen to Silj. And I'm not a bully. God doesn't want anyone to be bullied. We're supposed to love each other and embrace each other. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I've been bullied, and all kinds of stuff has been happening to me. And I don't do nothing to nobody. So I'm telling the truth. What's up?